Let's do a good old-fashioned thrift haul. My name is Keisha, aka Keisha the Stylist. If you love thrifted, secondhand, and vintage fashion taken to another level, then you're in the right place, guaranteed. So today we're doing a thrift haul. Before we get to that, if you are new and you love fashion, thrifting, and vintage, please hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much. You know how I feel about you guys. So if you watched my previous vlog, you know that I went thrifting. And to be honest, I found a few things. I was getting a little discouraged from going thrifting because it's so hard to find vintage clothing nowadays, but I can say I found a lot. When I do go to the outlet that I usually go to, I do tend to find some vintage. It's not the true vintage that I'm looking for now for my website, but it is close to it. It is some good 80s pieces and 90s pieces, and a few 70s pieces sprinkled in here and there. So I can't be mad at that. So let's get started. So the first item I have is this kind of windbreakerish or windbreakerish type jacket. It is this tan color with some cream on the collar. It is pretty long. It's probably mid thigh, and then it has this cute kind of trench detail right here and the trench detail in the back with the tie. And yeah, it has pockets, super cute. Then I found this tapestry vest, which is super cute. The details is paisley. I love the colors in this, so this is really, really cute. And then for my plus size girlies, you know I'm always looking out for you guys. I found these striped vintage pants. I like the blue and the pink stripes on here. Really, really cute. Love that. And to go with that, I don't know if it's gonna go with it. I'm gonna style it with it on the website. But it is this super cute 80s kind of rodeo type western with the little detail right here. Top. It is a t-shirt. Really cute. And then I'm also trying to beef up my unisex section on the website. So I found this vintage blazer, which is a men's blazer. I love the color combination of the plaid. Then I found this midi length skirt with texture detail. It is a gold color with those textures on here. Really cute. It does have this writing on the waist, but I don't think that matters. You can put a belt over that, so it doesn't really matter. This is something I'm going to keep in my closet because I don't think it's vintage, but I love the gold and the detail. It has this high neckline. It is a mini dress. I thought it was a romper at first, but no, it's a dress. But I love this fabric and the fact that it's gold and it's, you know, kind of glamorous, which I have a mix of glamour and masculine and feminine and all that type of stuff. I'm just an all over the place type person. Y'all should know that by now if you've been here for a while. So I found this Ole Cassini blazer, which I think this is the first time I've come across Ole Cassini, but I love the fact that it's double-breasted and I love this olive green color. I also picked up a lot of vintage blouses because I do need more vintage blouses on my website. So I love the combination of the burgundy stripes and the kind of puff sleeve on this blouse. So you guys probably saw this blue suit. I love the fact that it has gold buttons. And this is the blazer. And then this is the skirt. Love the fact that it is a pleated skirt. Came across these vintage jeans. Let me button them up for you. I just always love a pleated front jean, and these are really cute. Then when I saw this top, it made me think this would go perfect with that Ole Cassini blazer. Really like this. I love the print on here and the colors. This is actually a suit, and when I came across this, I was like, I'm gonna dye this. I'm gonna dye this a different color than what it is. But it is just a tan suit. It looks like it's linen, so it will take to the dye really good. And these are the pants that go with it. Just some linen pants. I think I'm gonna only go through one. No, I'm gonna try to go through. I have two bags down here, and I'm gonna try to go through both. This is another vintage blouse, cream with some detail, some texture to it. This is another pair of vintage jeans with the pleating in the front. So I'm trying to bulk up my vintage jean collection on the website. Another vintage blazer. I love the combination of the blue and the teal and the green, different shades and stripes on this blazer. Really cute. This is another vintage blouse. It has a tie neck in this pretty blue color, and then it has the stripes in the same blue. So I really like that. I came across some vintage cardigans, which I know we're going out of winter and going into spring, but I still think a cardigan in these type of colors is perfect for the springtime. And I love the fact that it has this beading in the front, really cute. And then this pink one, which has this floral embroidery in the front, which I think is really, really pretty. And then I saw these pretty Kelly green like trousers. They're really, really long, and the hem has been let out. But I really like this. If these fit me, they're gonna stay in my closet, but if not, they will be on the website. And I have two more things in this bag. So I have this plaid blazer. I think this is one of my plus size. Yep, for my plus size girlies. I love the combination of the black, the cream, and the red. Really cute. This is one of my favorite items. This skirt. I love these 80s type skirts with the belt, the matching belt. And it's in this beautiful orange color. Really cute. Last, in this bag, I have these really pretty 80s blue pumps with lace overlay. Love these. So let's dig into the other bag. So I saw this skirt, and this is for my plus size girlies too. It is this kind of jacquard type material, and paisley, has paisley print on here. Beautiful pink color. Really cute. I have this kind of like, I guess you could say, I don't think this is a house coat, but it has that house coat feel, but it's a crop kind of quilted jacket. This really gave me the feel of either Hillary or Whitley from A Different World. Hillary from The Fresh Prince and Whitley from A Different World, with this pattern, and then the cuff and the collar. Really cute. I've been coming across a lot of Carol Little dresses lately, and I really like this black sweater dress. I love the detail on it, the beading. And I'm not really a black I'm a black person, but I don't generally wear all black. But I feel like because of the detail, it does it justice. But that's not even for me. That's gonna be for the website. And then again, for my plus size girlies, this vintage dress. Just love. Whenever I come across a dress that is red and black, I just fall in love. It has a pleated skirt. This one is probably not going to go on my website, but it's probably going to go on one of my other platforms like Poshmark or eBay. But it is this Levi on one of my platforms like Poshmark or eBay or both, because I cross list. But I love the pocket detail. This is Levi's. It is a more modern item. And then I have another vest. I love this tribal print in the solid in the back. Very cute. Have this vintage dress. I love the panel in the front with the white and yellow, and it's just, you know, a regular navy. This is another vintage dress. It is a navy with the white collar. Love that. Just a vintage navy. I guess I'm feeling navy right now. Skirt that buttons in the front. Whenever I come across vintage pants, especially the ones that have a little flare to them, I try to pick them up. The waist will need to be, the elastic in the waist will need to be replaced. But these are like a more wide leg vintage pants. You guys saw these in the video. It has this kind of Versace print on it. Really cute. Another vest, but it is this suede material. This button I will have to resew, and it's solid in the back. One more vest, because vests are supposedly on trend, but anyways, it is this corduroy vest. Really cute. And this would be very unisex. A girl could wear it or a guy could wear it. Whoever can wear it. This is another Carol Little dress. I love the print on here. I love the colors. I love the beading up here. It does have a elastic waist and kind of like this drop waist detail right here. It is probably a midi length, I would say. This is a blazer, a very 80s type blazer. I have the artist collection coming up, and this is very reminiscent of the designer that collection is inspired by. So I'm probably going to just replace the buttons and put it in that collection. These are not for sale. These are going to be in my closet, but it is these kind of, I don't know, harem pant-like pants with this tie detail on the waist, and then the button, the cuffs. I don't know how to explain this, but the button on the bottom of the leg, yeah, that's the best I can describe that one. And then you guys saw these shorts in the video. I'm not sure if they're vintage or not, but I probably try to see if I can fit these. If not, I will put them on another platform like Poshmark or eBay. We're almost finished, I have this tuxedo white top that I am going to probably dye because I love dyeing stuff, and I'm opposed to white. Just like black, I don't really wear it, or, you know, it's not me. White is the same. Black and white, the same. And then I have this vintage top. I love the pastel colors in it. This is the last item. It is this 80s t-shirt type dress. It has this beautiful cutout detail, elastic waist, and it is a midi dress, and it has pockets as well. And I'm definitely gonna dye that. That is not staying white at all. And who knows, I may paint on it or do something else to it. So that is the haul. I have this huge pile on the side of me right now. Let me know in the comments which item you like the most. If you're interested in anything I showed you guys, most likely it's going to be on my website sooner or later. If you want it right now, hit me up in the comments or hit me on my socials, and I will we will work something out. We will definitely work something out. If you like my vibe, if you like what I showed you, if you like thrifting, like I said before, fashion, vintage, all of that, if you're an entrepreneur on your entrepreneur journey and you need someone to get ideas from, or you want to know if you're feeling the right thing, doing the right thing, someone can relate, definitely subscribe, because I'm on that same journey, and I've been on this journey for almost a year. Most likely I can relate to you. Also, if you're just a fashion girly, or you fashion guy or fashion person, and you just love secondhand, love unique style, because I am unique. I don't try to be like everyone else. I think outside the box when it comes to fashion and style. So if you are the same exact type person, and you like to express yourself in a different way, definitely hit that subscribe button. Next week, I'm not sure what the video will be. It probably will be touching on trends, and I'm not a trend person, but I will show you what you can thrift at the thrift stores versus spending top dollar to buy these trends. Before I go, I'm gonna leave you with the video that I did for TikTok showing the new items that I just dropped in my on my website. If you want to visit my website, just go up to the closet and you will find different categories. Just click on that category, or if you want to shop all the items, click on all items and it will show you everything. Also, if you are interested in me styling you, you can order style boxes, which is a personal styling experience service that I offer as well. You get a 30-minute consultation, you get homework, you get a how-to guide, as well as tips and tricks in your style box. So that is it. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good week, have a good weekend, have a good weekday, and I will holler at you guys later.